Ladies and gentlemen, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Consumer Electronics Association, Gary Shapiro.
Welcome to the 2012 International CES. You know, in the early 1990s, the technology industry was consumed with a big question. Would the TV or the PC be the center of the home entertainment experience? Some even asked whether the PC even belonged in the consumer electronics industry. Well, thanks in large part to tonight's keynoter, we know today that the PC and its progeny, the many components and vital platforms are a critical part of the home entertainment experience. After all, a TV without a gaming console, a streaming video platform, and broadband-enabled processing power attached to it or built into it is merely a beautiful, thin, expensive mirror. We all learned about the convergence of the TV, PC, and content here at CES. In 1995, Bill Gates took to the CES stage for the first time to speak to a small group of attendees at something we then called a CES workshop. I'll never forget that first Gates speech. Bill walked into the Hilton by himself with his head buried in a book. He made some remarks, and then I fielded written questions for him from the audience. His speech was called The Coming Revolution in Consumer Computing. Bill said this revolution would be social, and that was in 1995. Well, in 1998, we launched a new concept, the CES Keynote. We invited Bill, along with Scott McNeely, Barry Diller, and Steve Forbes to become the first CES keynoters. Bill Gates did such a great job that we invited him back. And then we invited him back again, and again, and again. And for 14 great years, Bill and his successor as Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer have taken us to this stage to tell the world about Microsoft's next great innovations. Now, as maybe a few of you have heard, we've announced together that Microsoft is taking a break from the keynote stage in 2013. To those who ask me why over the years Microsoft was the only company granted an annual keynote slot, I had an immediate and honest answer. As a company, Microsoft uniquely changed the world and improved productivity, business, and the very way we create and communicate. More, Microsoft keynotes drove press and international attendance to this show as Microsoft shared the stage with many of its great partners in the technology industry. Microsoft took a risk on us early, and we both benefited. But as much as our human inclination is to protect and preserve the status quo, in the technology world we recognize that change is the only constant. And for both CES and for Microsoft to be fresh, innovative, and enticing, we agreed to a pause. Now, the International CES is unquestionably the world's headquarters for the intersection of IT, CE, content, and communications. We have nearly doubled in size since the first Microsoft keynote. CES keynotes are frequently named the most important business speaking engagements in the world. And so, tonight, from the CES keynote stage, I offer gratitude and goodwill towards Microsoft. In fact, in one introduction of a recent Microsoft keynote, I compared Microsoft to the founding fathers of our nation. Both were revolutionary changers of human history. Now, America has been blessed by both the vision of our founders and by being the home of Microsoft. And I would be shocked if a Microsoft leader does not return to the stage again in the next few years. I present to you the keynote that kicks off the next phase of our great relationship with Microsoft. Please join me in welcoming the CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer. I'm excited to see you, Steve. We have a special little thing that we made for you. If you could just indulge me for a second. It highlights the history of Microsoft and CES together, made internally by our great employee, John Lindsay. but it shows some of the great moments in history. And this is for you and for Microsoft to enter the next phase of our relationship. We'll see you back.
Great. Well, thanks, Gary. Thanks for a great partnership. I'm excited to have the opportunity to be here tonight. Let's go get started.
Let's do it.
Thank you very much.